Does having more make you want to do more? Or does having more put you in more of a jam that makes you kind of do way less than anything that you've been doing? Because now you have too much. Now you don't know what to do with all of it because you just ran into a situation that you just are overwhelmed. My name is Mark Anthony Dubose Jr. and I was born July 4th, 1986. Something that I've just really come to realize is a lot of times we think that we want more and then we just need more and had the desire more and need more money, need more relationships, need more cars, need more land, need more food, need more anything. And then we end up getting more. Then we end up realizing that actually more than half of the more that we have, we don't even use anymore. So then the stuff that you don't use anymore, now you ran into a situation that you're kind of feeling hurt because of it. It's stumbling you, it's slowing you down because now you got to take care of that still. It's still there. And it's really starting to really slow you down in a way because now you just have all this extra baggage that you have to take care of and be able to have. I wonder why it is that we as a people are always trying to desire to be able to get more and more and more, as opposed to just being happy with where it is that we are and what it is that we have. Because it's something that I have come to realize, especially with working with some dogs, is we always think as a human in our brain, if I just had more land for him, more of a backyard for him, more of a front yard, more of a place to be able to take him, to be able to run more, then he would be able to run or she would be able to run, they would be able to have more fun, they'd be able to do and have more. And you come to realize when you actually do get that yard, where is it that they sit? Like right at the patio door. They don't go anywhere unless you go with them somewhere. You take them to the dog park, not every dog at the dog park is just running and playing and having fun. The ones that are, I'm going to say it, I know which ones are. They don't want to be at home anyways. They want to be free. They don't have the structure they need, so they just run wild and they're savage and they're crazy. Most dogs, they just sit right there next to you. And you're kind of like forcing them, like, oh no, go play, go out there and go do something. But they don't do it. And it even happens with a lot of us with our children. Your kids, you're like, oh, let's go to the park. And what does the kid do? It just sits right next to you. And it's like, no, go play, go out there and go do something. Just because there's the opportunity of the more doesn't mean that more is going to be better. Sometimes just having what you have is way better than what it is you used to have. And when it comes to especially some dogs, like say living in an apartment, you have to do more of a togetherness type situation because you have to take them out. You have to actually walk down some steps. You have to go out somewhere. You have to go find a place for them to go to the bathroom. So you have to spend more time with them. And then more time with them is what gives them the more that they're looking for, as opposed to just them being in a big old yard and just running and playing all by themselves. Now you're actually doing way less for them. And that's why they don't really care to go out there and do that. Because they wish and they can go back to that when we had the more, when we had the less. The less, it doesn't mean that you don't have anything to do and you don't have enough. The less means you have more that you can focus on, to be able to pay attention to actually be able to work upon. When you start to have more, you start to have just chaos in reality going on. Because you have too much over there, too much over here, too much up there, too much on the street over there, too much in the storage unit that you don't even know what to take care of, too much in the garage that you don't even know what's in there anymore. You just start to have too much. And you start to have too much in a way that, I'm telling you, it's slowing you down. It's not allowing you to be able to have that quality, like say quality time of togetherness, that quality time of figuring out how to be able to have more and to be able to be better. The quality time of just spending that time and building that relationship and not just pushing it off to the side because now you got more over here. And that's something that a lot of us, I feel like, get challenged with, especially with our animal, our dogs. We get challenged with that. We think that we give them a better a life with just run and go play and go have fun, as opposed to giving them a better life of doing more with them, doing more for them. I can always tell the dogs that are just better when I see them, because I know what you do. You spend more time with them. You do more with them. You teach them more. You play with them more. You interact with them more. And the dogs that are just going crazy, that's just a dog that you just have it in the house. It's just there. It's just a dog. And in that case, I don't know the purpose of that point personally, but the only reason that dog is going to be more in control is because it's getting orders, it's getting information, it's getting instruction, it's getting training from you more and more and more. So the better and the more relaxed and the more calm and the more patient and the more willing the dog is, the more that you're putting into it. And that's something that is super fascinating because then it makes me think a lot about God and Jesus in my life. The more that I'm praying, the more that I'm seeking, the more that I'm trying to get a better relationship with them, the more that I keep going, the more calm, the more relaxed, the more patient, the more self-control that I get. It seems to just work hand in hand. The more that you put into something, the more that you focus into it, the more that you dedicate it to your life, the more that you just really start to really put everything about you into it, the more that you're going to start to become relaxed about everything that's going on around you. You're not going to be so in a lot of fear out here. You're going to look at things that are going on and look at things that happen and just say, oh, okay, that's just happening. That's just going on. I'm not scared about that because I know my mission. I know what I'm all about. I know who I am. I know what I represent. And I don't have to focus on that crazy madness that's going on over there. That's something that is just so powerful. It's so powerful because it allows you to be able to just recognize and realize what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. What it is that you want, not what the world is trying to say that you should have, what you should look like, how you should speak, how you should react, how you should respond. No, it's Jesus is going to be able to bring into you what it is that you actually desire, and then you're not going to care about what the rest of the world is in reality looking for from you. You got to do what you got to do. And once you start to do that, then you're going to start to be able to have the people come around you that are going to need that. And that's something for me that I'm constantly working upon with myself to make sure that I'm putting myself in good situations and good scenarios to be able to make sure that I'm showing someone something that is actually truly helping me. Something that is actually truly being able to build me up, to be able to give me the confidence needed to know who I am, what I am, so that I can just allow myself to be able to do greater things on this planet. Knowing that I don't need a million items to be able to have that greatness. I don't need to have a million skills to have that greatness. I don't need to have 50 cars to be able to do that. I don't need to have multiple wives and multiple houses and all this to do that. No, the less that I have, the better off that I am. The less that I own, the better off that I am. The less that I have to keep on taking care of all these material possessions out here, the better and better that I just keep on becoming in this planet. And that's something weird because it's like the opposite of what we're being taught and being preached to us all the time. You need another bag. You need another pair of shoes. You need some more clothes. You need more. You need this. You need this. You need this. You can't survive without this. You need this new tool to help you. Even something I was looking at, something to help me grade my cheese faster. I don't need it. I've got something that works. Something that makes me have to take some time to really get into what it is that I'm making and really appreciate it even more. I don't need all of these things to get my stuff done. It's not even like it would make my life better. No, now I just have another thing of added maintenance, another thing of added to clean up, another thing of added to have to take care of, another thing of added just in my way. And the more and more that we keep on adding into our lives like that, the more and more stressful and the more chaotic your life is going to be. When you start to remove more and more of that, because you start to realize, I don't need that, and I don't need this, and I don't need this, because you don't need items to be happy. You don't need even relationships to be happy. You don't need an abundance of animals and anything to be happy. You don't need land to be happy. You don't need any of that to be happy. You only just need yourself, and yourself with a good relationship of understanding who God is and what he's all about, and what he represents, and what he's here to be able to bring, be able to give to you. That's all that you need. Anything past that is nice, is cool, is amazing. But then you're able to realize that you don't have to keep on bringing more and more to be able to get yourself in that level of need, that success that you want. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to bring another person into your life that's going to be able to give you, to just fulfill you. You're not going to be able to bring another house, a move of a situation, better food, working out more to be able to get yourself to be in a better position. You're just not. Nothing out there is going to be able to give to you what it is that you need. Only inside of yourself is going to be able to give that to you and is going to be able to bring that to you. And only until the day that you really truly understand and really truly believe that is the day that you're going to stop finally just like be satisfied with where you're at and what you have. And sometimes I'm out here doing what I'm doing and thinking, I need more, I got to do this. And I'm just like, no, maybe I just need to take a break a little bit about what I'm doing, because sometimes I have too much. And the too much that I have, maybe I need to take better care of that too much that I have to be able to just really enjoy what it is that I have, as opposed to thinking that the next is going to be able to bring me my happiness and realize that the happiness is already there. Just take more care of it, take better care of it. A lot of times I hear a lot of people say, like, they compliment me on my dogs, and especially how my cat, he looks. Just, I wish my dog could be like that. He can be. If you just put more time into it, you put more care into it, you put more practice into it, you put more into what it is that's there, and not thinking that I need another one, a second one, a third one to be able to make my life better. The one is good enough. The one is already there. What you already have already with you is already good enough to give you everything that you need. That's something that I would want more and more people to just really, really, really take a good hard look at your life and wonder why is it that you think that your happiness is out there. It's going to be coming in the mail soon, and I'm going to get it, and it's going to show up, and it's going to be able to come to me, as opposed to just knowing that what's already there is able to bring you that happiness. I mean, for some of us, a lot of children, we get stuck in trying to buy so many toys for them, not realizing that an empty box and some tape can satisfy a child for way more time than any fancy toy on this planet can. Something as simple as that. Going outside with a basic shovel and just being able to dig around and be able to do some stuff and find some rocks and build with some rocks is more enjoyment than any of these fancy toys out here for any child out there. But yet we have it in ourselves that next thing is going to be able to bring the greatness in. That next thing is going to be able to satisfy them. The next thing is going to be able to please them. And it's not. It's what you already have. And in reality, most of us, especially all of us as adults out here, there's stuff outside that we can play with, that we can get our hands on and start to tinker with, that is way more exciting than any video, any movie, any TV show that you can ever watch. Because you can create something, you can make something, you can do something, you can build something. And that's going to be able to bring you the peace and the joy that you're looking for. Not something on the outside that you got to still think of how am I going to be able to get. And with that, man, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for a very interesting day for me today. That it's been a first in a long time that I think I needed it. And as much as I reject it in a way, I think I needed it. I needed it in a way of being able to, sorry, there's something making a lot of noise back there. I needed it in a way of being able to get myself to refocus and re-energize myself to get into the new ways and the new plans and the new mission that I'm headed on. And realizing that I have everything that I need out here to take care of to be able to give me what it is that I want. It allowed me to be able to just focus more upon what it is that's here. Focus upon what it is that I already currently have. Focus upon what it is that I already am in management and in control of, and start to really make it better. And start to really just grow it even more, and start to really appreciate it even more. Start to really just in a way even respect it even more, as opposed to just allowing it to just be and allowing it to just to grow on its own. But putting more of my energy and more of my focus into it. And then when I do that, I'm going to have a way better success with what it is that I have. Something I've been doing in the past few days is kind of in a way neglecting two of my dogs out here and allowing them to just kind of do what they do. And when they do that, they get more anxious, they get more frustrated, they get more irritated. They don't get happier when they're just able to just freely do whatever it is that they want to do. And that's something I'm going to say is the same with us as human beings. And that's where God comes into place of me, where I come into place of the dogs. God is just saying, hey man, you're going here, you're going here, you're going here, you're going here. How about you just go right there? And I'm like, all right, let me just do that then. Let me stop focusing on all this other stuff and let me just focus on that, so that I can get that done, so that I can move on with what it is that I need to move on with. It calms me down, it relaxes me, it brings peace to me. It just settles me down completely. And it's something that I was watching and seeing my dogs just going and feeling like they don't know even where to go. And then it comes to me to say, right there, just do that. And then already today, within 15, 20 minutes, I see a significant change. That it doesn't take weeks, years, months, and decades. It just takes a couple of minutes of just focusing upon what it is that's here. And I'm so thankful to just be able to see that and be able to understand that and be able to just respect that. Knowing that what I have, I should take more care of, because that's the only thing that's going to be able to bring me my joy. And once I am in that level of like I'm satisfaction, then I will be able to find something else that may be able to bring in some more. But I can't think that something else out there is going to be able to give that to me, because it's not. Only just what's here right now is going to be able to bring that to me. Thank you.